Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium.
And this is now today's lineup.
The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
And that gets things running. This, the game that marks the halfway point. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Played in. Tries to get it clear. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. And the counter is on. Quality ball. And he's quick to return it. Oh, he's been caught now. Great chance! It's there!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Now it's Doan. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a promising position. He's found a way through, and it's played in. Defending of the desperate variety. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's a key interception. Kamada knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. That is lovely. And that's aimed into the middle. And that should get the job done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good spread. That's really nicely played. Tomiyasu gets it clear. Turns back here, probably the best option. Tries to pass it. Shot a goal! And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Nagoya Grampus are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Kane, he's got away. Kane! Some good work on the right flank here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That is ended up in no man's land. Over to the right flank. Ito. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Half an hour played now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Distributed tidily. Here's Ito. He has a look up. Has a look and plays it forward. Showing great feet there. Aimed beyond the defence. Kamada. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that looks a decent ball. Great vision. Here's Ito. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Time, perhaps, for one last twist before half-time. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's going to go a long way. FC Tokyo have reclaimed it. Kane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, lovely Phidias. Tries a shot! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Kane. Nicely weighted ball. Kamada. It's Doan. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Played out wide. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That's a good ball out wide. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Tries to play it. There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
They've played it short. That's going across goal. Deftly away. And he's there to clear it.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Goes for a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that. Itakura. Kamada being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come.
Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a good finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
FC Tokyo cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's onside! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's destined for the flank.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, nice touch. Space for him to turn and look. And they've been given a corner.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass isn't the best. Out towards the flank. Looking for the run. Now the delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a good run down the right. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Tries a deft little ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Tomiyasu.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's having a hit! It's off target and by quite a way. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And time is up. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
FC Tokyo, they just didn't seem to have a plan, having been forced into chase mode so early, Peter. The players seem to lose their collective heads, and once you do that, it's a challenge to fully recover.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
Unlucky, lads. Let's hope for better luck next time.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
So it's down to business here. This the first of the second round of fixtures this season. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Can he get away here? That's been cut out, well played. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice looking ball. That'll be a throw-in. Knocks it out wide. And he shoots! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lovely pass, but... And the shot! And it's a goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And there's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Doan. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Tries to get it clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep. That's rather hopeful. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
And he's forced to go back. Good ball, good take. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Strokes it back. Tries to play it through. And he's got his range wrong there. It's gone out for a throw-in. Stood up well to him there. Oh, easy pickings there. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Distributed tidily. Space for him to turn and look. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Goes for goal! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's going wide left.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Over to the right flank. Kamada. Nice bit of trickery. He's having a pop! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
FC Tokyo with the corner, they're first. They've played it short, and he's gone backward here. 5 minutes till the break. He's dribbled past it. He's had a shot! But he's left disappointed.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he cuts out the supply. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. FC Tokyo trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So we're underway for the second half.
FC Tokyo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step.
He's in a great position here. Spread it left. And he's managed to get free. Played in. Decent chance! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Tomiyasu. Oh, what a ball! That's really well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now this could be a chance. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Delivered low. Tries to pass it through. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
This match was 29,950.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Just 1 in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's picked it up out wide. That's very neat. Can he latch on to this?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Can he get on to this?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played towards the other side. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kamada. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that could set him on his way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mito Hollyhock making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Kamada. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, some astute defending there.
Mito Hollyhock surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's really well manoeuvred. No, he's not getting past him there. Knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
He has found the way through. Ito, a dangerous raider down the right. There's the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. A heavy challenge. Now it's Doan. And it's Tomiyasu. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
Coming on the field is number 9. Substitutions taking place.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And it's made its way to him. Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's on it, can he get away? And there's a searching pass. Oh, that was vital. There will be 4 extra minutes. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for the run. He's through here. He's being urged to shoot. Big chance! And it's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days, but only one thing matters for now: they lost it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
There you have it, a fine win.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. FC Tokyo going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
We're up and running then. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Kamada. Oh, that's a key interception. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Kane. Chance for Ito. No, that's been intercepted. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is good alertness. Now it's Kane. Nicely. Ito! No goals as yet. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he get onto this? Kawasaki Frontale do have a chance to counter here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking. FC Tokyo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Number 20, Taniguchi.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Number 15.
FC Tokyo making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Tomiyasu. It's Doan. Kamada. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Kane, clearly the target here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that should get the job done. Can he get it through? Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh, a delicate chip through. Cleared away. Kamada wins the duel this time. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's well spotted. He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
That's destined for the flank. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tomiyasu. Duan. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So the action resumes.
FC Tokyo clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Can he get on the end of this? That's tidy. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they can counter here. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. And he's gone searching crossfield. Looking for a runner. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Kane. Judge, surely! Well, there's the clearance.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Duan looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's having a hit! Wonderful from Kamada. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
FC Tokyo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Tries a measured ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kamada. That's good running with the ball. Kamada. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gets a good foot in there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And if you have just joined us, takes the shot! Big chance to get at them. Nicely weighted ball. And it's made its way to him.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Kawasaki frontal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's on it, can he get away? Decent chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Ambitious ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's a throw. That's a cute ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Now it's Kane. And he's been shifted off it. The message is clear. None shall pass. Duan.
FC Tokyo can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Very much into the last knockings. That's been cut out, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And they've got a throw. Ito. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. So that's it. It is all over. FC Tokyo have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Mission accomplished. Kamada voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Fantastic win for the boys today.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part.
Welcome to today's match.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So, Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation, but who are the key players within it?
Yeah, I'd say the advanced midfielders, Peter. They're going to have to do all the jobs of, say, a number 8 and a number 10, and an auxiliary striker, if you like. They have to do a lot of the pressing, carrying the ball forward, as well as making sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated. Effectively, they're the space invaders in the team.
There's the whistle. Oh, good spread. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Strong running down that left flank. And he skips past his man. Might be danger here. Chance! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Opts to... And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. Ito! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ito clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chance for Ito. Good running, strong and purposeful. And shapes to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Ito. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Drills, and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played out to the left flank. Now that looks a decent ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Avispa Fukuoka ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Ito is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Kamada, looking for options for movement. Driving through the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kamada. That's good running with the ball. Kamada driving forwards. He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kamada actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, he's having a go! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. That's put paid to the danger. Plays the ball back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And it's played in. Tries to get it clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Here's Ito. Short changes him with that pass. No, he's not getting past him there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well played and well cleared.
That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
FC Tokyo certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
So, into the second half.
FC Tokyo are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That's been cut out, well played. Kamada, can he spark a counter here? Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's stuck it away! But that is not going to count.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Duan.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Can he get onto this? Lovely feet. And that is well cleared. He's in a great position here. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Has to go back here. Nicked it back promptly. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. FC Tokyo needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
Shoots! Well into the second half and still there's nothing between them.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Looking for the run. Oh, what a ball! And a chance! And he hits the net. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Avispa Fukuoka choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be...
Oh, shooting chance! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's a key interception. Duan plays a sharp little ball here. That is lovely. Chance for a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Substitution on the field. Number 22,
Corner count is rising. That's 6.
29. Coming on
And
the
it's been
field,
taken short.
Number 14, number 25.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
FC Tokyo clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Duan. Can he get it through?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Stood up well to him there. Morishige did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now, this could be a chance. No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, and the danger is averted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that has been cut short. And he's intervened well there. Very much into the last knockings.
Fukuoka really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It's a searching pass. That is good alertness. Distributed tidily. And the pass is intercepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. FC Tokyo come away having earned what they always set out to earn, the maximum complement of points. Kamada taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
FC Tokyo clearly weren't looking to win it this way, there's no doubt about that. Still, you have to credit them for their ability to dig deep, to show good mental strength, and to find that extra gear when it mattered.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Everyone, please welcome...
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this boy, Tomiyasu. You get just about the full package with him, the technical ability, versatility, he's got that tactical discipline in his game, and he's undoubtedly had all that drummed into him from an early age. He's been on my radar since he's impressed me with his ability to play both centrally and in a wider position.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
15, Taniguchi.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
There's the whistle. Now, can they get him away? Tomiyasu gets into a good position. Now it's Doan. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Tries to get it clear. Kamada finding himself in space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's having a pop! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Kato. Oh, good spread. Played back into the centre. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's a key interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Defending here is really tight. Looking for options for movement. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Oh, well played. Kamada with the clearance. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Cleared away. Shot at goal! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Sanfrecce Hiroshima. Breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. Doan. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He is through here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Kamada. Kato.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is a great pick out. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He leaps for it! No, just not quite.
Kato certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he's making progress on the ball. He's in a great position here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kamada.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Doan, upright and purposeful. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the... Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Doan. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a promising position. Played in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the counter is on. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, they can break here. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. And there's a goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Back towards the middle. Kato. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He won't be happy with that one. That pass has been well intercepted. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. That's really well cleared. FC Tokyo have the chance to go the other way. Now the ball's gone astray. He'll try to... Oh, he's been caught napping! Can he finish? And that has been knocked clear. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
FC Tokyo really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
FC Tokyo are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
So it's back to business.
FC Tokyo have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Played out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Now that's a fine challenge. And that's going right the way across. Sanfrecce Hiroshima have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he plays one through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's going wide left. Looking to play him in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Ito! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Here's Ito. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Here's Ito. Sanfrecce Hiroshima are looking to go forward now. Kato.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Almost an hour gone. Duan. Can he spark a counter here? Duan being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he was running and creating with too much freedom, so this type marking is not a surprise.
Kawabe. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Ito. Spread out to the left. Goes for a shot! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Kane. Looking for the run. And he's worked it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Higashi. Looking for the far post. And that has a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kawabe. That's a delicate pass. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
It's Akura. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Kawabe. Goes looking wide. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That's going across goal. Could move up a gear here. Kawabe. Tries to pass it through. Ito. He's having a hit! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And it's ended honest even today. A big round of applause to both sets of players who gave it their all.